Hi guys, this is Stephanie with Obsessed Cosmetics. Thanks for coming to my channel. I hope you like this video. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe. So this video is gonna be still a beauty video. It's more of inner beauty, because I feel like nowadays a lot of us are in a funky mood. Basically, like, we're kind of depressed, we're kind of sad, and we're like, I want to get out of this mood, I want to feel happy, but I just can't. So lately I've been feeling a little in a funky mood, and I've getting through it, guys. So these are just some tips that I've used, that my family and my close friends have shared with me, that has helped them, and I wanted to make a video to perhaps help somebody out there. If I can help one person feel great, that's awesome. And quick disclaimer, guys, if you are depressed or do have anxiety, please do seek professional help. These are just some simple tips that I've used that help me, and I wish to help others as well. So let's get down to it, guys. Okay guys, so the first thing that I do when I wake up is I love to grab my journal, and I love to write down 5 to 10 things that I am grateful for. The first thing that I am grateful for usually each morning is my delicious cup of coffee, because I love coffee. So just the fact that I can have a warm cup of coffee is so amazing to me. Another thing that you can be grateful for is thank you for having warm water to take a shower, or anything. It could be anything, like thank you for waking up, because you get another chance to persist in your dreams and work hard. So anything like that, I feel like that just helps you, and then you have all these things that you're grateful for. So like if you're feeling in a funk at one point, you can go grab your journal and you read all those things that you are grateful for, and you're like, you know what, my life is not that bad. I have all these things that I'm grateful for, and yeah, my life is pretty cool. So I love to do that. Like when I'm in a funk, I love to go and grab my journal and I look at the things that I'm grateful for, or the things that I've accomplished, and I'm like, wow, like, okay, my life is not that bad. Let me not complain about not getting the extra creamer on my coffee today, things like that. So that's one of the first things that I am that I do in the mornings, and I am grateful to be able to do that every day. So another thing that I love to do to help me get out of a funk is working out. So whether it's going to a gym to work out, or going for a walk at the park, or just a walk around the block, it just makes me feel so much better, because I feel like it helps me release that stress. It just gets my mind out of whatever's going on in there. It's just like, okay, like we can relax. And while I'm doing that, I usually love to put some music on and just kind of like enjoy the time, and it's a little me time, and I feel like I love that. Which brings me to my next point, music. So I feel like we all have some type of music that makes us feel better. When we listen to it, it's like, yeah, like it just puts a smile in our face. It could be like rock, hip hop, pop, piano, anything. So I would suggest listening to something that you love to listen to, that makes you jump around, or something that you listened to when you were younger and you're like, yay, I love that, and just smile while you do it. And next thing you know, you'll be smiling and dancing and feeling awesome. So that is just another thing that I definitely recommend, and it also works for me, and it could work like super fast. So I recommend that. Another thing that I love to do is when I'm at the grocery store, and sometimes there's someone behind you that has like 1 or 2 things, and they're in a hurry, and you have like a cart full of things. I usually tell them, you know what, go ahead, go in front of me. And they're like, oh my God, thank you so much. You totally made their day, because maybe they're rushing to go make dinner and they just needed those 2 things, or they're like late for something, and you have a cart full of groceries, so you're gonna be there for a minute, so why not let them, and you put a smile on their face, and by them having a smile on their face, that makes you have a smile, and it makes you feel a little better that you helped somebody else's day go a little bit smoother, right? So that's awesome. Which also brings me to my other point is friends and family. So I love to call like my mom or my aunt or friends when I'm having a tough day, because they experience something similar, or they can offer perhaps a suggestion or just, you know, a comforting ear to hear my problems. And it just feels great when somebody listens to you and cares about you. Just having that sometimes, it's awesome. I recommend it. You know, it's 100% great to do, so I love it and I definitely recommend it as well. Okay guys, so one of my favorite things to do when I am having a funky day is putting on a funny show, a funny movie. I recommend this to all my friends and family when they call me and they're like, hey Steph, I'm having a really bad day. I'm like, girl, or you need to watch a funny show, a funny movie, watch some funny memes, something that makes you laugh, because you're just laughing and then you forgot about your problem, or the problem is still there, but then you're like, you know what, I can solve that problem. That problem is not as big as it is. So, you know, sometimes all you need is a little laughter. Another thing that I love to do is when I'm feeling down is maybe getting my favorite pastry, going to a restaurant that I love to eat, or buying those cookies that your mom used to give you when you were a child and they always brought you happiness, or maybe, you know, eating that cereal that you love that you don't get to eat too much, or going to buy something delicious that you love to eat and just indulge in it for a little bit. Don't do it all the time, just every now and then. But that's another thing that I like to do because it's so comforting. It just makes you feel like, oh my God, you know. I recommend that as well. So I hope you liked all these little tips that have helped me and my friends and my family. And if you have other additional things that you have done and you want to recommend, please comment down below and share with all of us. That way we can all experience those happy moments together and we can all be happy and get happier together and not be in a funky mood. But thank you so much for watching this video. I am truly thankful and grateful to you, and have a blessed day.